Okay, let's see what the hell's going on.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
That's right, we need to figure out how to get out of this place. Combined with the whetstone. It's just what we need, a sharp knife. Ha! What do I want to cut with this? Cheese! Nope. No dice. What can we cut with the knife? X squeezed me. Feel called dirty. I wanted to click that. Okay. Card reader. Alright, well. There's gotta be something more with this cheese. I would click every single one of these cheeses. I just want to search all the cheese, woman. Let me have my simple pleasure. Ten F A 9, maybe? I can't insert letters though. So I have to find something that says what the passcode is before I can actually do the passcode. It's not just gonna let me insert numbers randomly like I did last time. Can I combine the knife and let's actually save since I've been forgetting to save. Not yet. Oh, 1 second, my milkshake is here. Half-price milkshakes are the best. Alright, so... To go back, but okay. Some plates in the water. Seasonings. Oven doors locked. Huh. What have I not clicked on yet? A dish rag. Let's look at the map. So I'm here. I looked at this. I looked at these. I looked at that. Maybe I can get closer. This is one confusing puzzle. Can I stab it? Stab the door! Two pots, one pan. What rusty door? Oh, this rusty door? Stuck. Sealed shut. This rusty door? Where was the rusty door? Oh, this rusty thing. I completely forgot this existed. Woo! Well played, Sporkles. I completely forgot that was there. Alright, what's it? Oh, it's the freezer.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Agreed.
What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
I'm not blind. Snake is blind. Santa, I thought you were good at cold places. Don't you live in the North Pole?
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Alright, then June and I will investigate here.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to...
Go on, follower.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
Attaboy me. Being the bigger man.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Oh! No! Lotus, you scrub!
no! Ow!
Lotus!
The knob's frozen.
But why?
No!
It looks like the pipe next.
Hey, Lotus!
What do you want? What's...
The door won't open! Try opening it from...
Oh, if you say so.
No! Oh no!
It's no use. You've got more people in there.
Oh,
God damn it.
I agree, Santa Claus.
Anyway, if we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent
I
residents.
don't want to be permanent residents.
to do it, I'm sure we'll...
Yeah, let's just take a good...
Right.
Huddle up. Dry ice.
Dry ice is...
Yeah.
I wonder how warm it has to get for...
Hell if I know.
Oh, well, I figured we might be able...
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Oh!
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into...
Oh.
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing up.
Yeah,
Oh, you're so cold.
that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
It is kind of...
But it can turn... Carbon dioxide turns to liquid at 1 atmosphere.
It won't turn into a liquid.
That's right.
Interesting.
Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 30... So why isn't that the case for...
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Ice that doesn't melt?
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice that doesn't melt?
Ice with a melting point of...
You mean there's water that...
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until
Whoa!
it's 96 degrees.
Whoa! Hold on. Weren't we talking about a mummy that was frozen in the desert and didn't melt?
So what's this ice with a melt...
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9!
Ice not?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
But they found it on a mummy!
But recently,
Oh god!
scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it
It's a
like
sheep?
diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right?
Right?
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
Interesting.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, they did all sorts of things, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
What?
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form. Oh, a seed is a sample with a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin. However, Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
What?
And it didn't end there.
This sounds like that mumbo jumbo that Lotus was talking about.
After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
What?
Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
That sounds exactly like the mumbo jumbo Lotus was telling us about.
And now it's happening everywhere.
What was it called? What was it called? Morphogenetic fields, that's what it was. Of course he's impressed by this.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
What, water just suddenly started crystallizing differently?
A lot like? If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault. So serious. I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Of course you didn't. Iceland is covered in greenery. You would have wanted to live at Greenland, where it's covered in ice.
I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we...
Okay. Chunk of pork? Combine it with the knife! Damn it. Rope! Frozen chicken! Hit it with the dry ice! Give me the... Dry iced in a sealed container with some warm water. Do I have a container? I don't have a container! There we go, water bottle. Combined with dry ice. Smash it with the knife. Beat it up. Dude, just whack it with chicken. Rope.
Put
Blow it
water
up.
and make sure the lid's closed. Now I
Blow
just
it
have to
up.
put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, so,
We just need to give it a little, the bottle's already about... If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go...
A small rock. All right.
Is this not gonna go the way I want it to?
Ah, some dry...
All right, guys. Stand back. Action.
Hide.
Where exactly?
There isn't really anywhere.
Yeah,
Hide under-
there is. Look, right here. Come
Jumped
on,
in.
get inside. All right, here. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Exactly.
That is a really...
Sorry. All right, for real.
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Duck.
Jump the ice on the door. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's.
The blast must
Open
have...
the door.
Yes. All right, let's.
Hooray! We're out.
That was a good milkshake.
Move! Oh, god damn...
Well, you did just grab the.
He
Hey,
grabbed the grill.
where's Lotus?
Lotus? Hi, Lotus.
What? For...
What do you mean, what was I doing?
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
You.
What the hell?
You weren't
Just
worried about us
kidding.
at all.
It might not look...
Oh, don't give me that.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
You have all the cheese you could eat.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could... I mean, what else?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
Wait, what? You think I closed the door on you?
It's a possibility.
Why would I do something like that? I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Not yet, at least.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hey, no more break times, especially for you, lady.
how rude. I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put...
Alright, now that we've got frozen food, let's go to the grill. I do grill sometimes. Ouch! Cut it open! It's a good thing I have my knife. C plus 10 plus F. Interesting. Guys, it's hexadecimal. We went over this. Let's go look at the hexadecimal thing. E is for enter and C is for clearing. Okay, so 12, 10. Oh shoot, there's only 3? So that's 12 plus 16 plus 15 is 33? 43. Got him! First try! And we got a card. Saturn key card. Nice. Woo! Let's get the hell out of here. Look at that. I'm already practically an expert at these. That's 3 you found it's already done.
I think we've been here before.
What? Oh yeah, we're on the other side of the grate. Didn't we say that before we went in?
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door, and
That means the map was right.
looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Yeah.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes.
4 possible routes? Oh, great.
Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D.
Looks like A and B go to the same place. D looks like stairs, although actually this kind of looks like it's barred off. And C is just a hallway.
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked.
Okay.
Now, route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. When we went into the kitchen, it was closed.
So they showed up after we got
But it's
to the
open now.
kitchen?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
We gotta take Route D. We're going down the stairs.
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set.
The C
Everything
deck.
looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C deck.
What?
There are 2 elevators over there, just like the floor above.
Hold
Okay,
on. These
elevators.
are kind of different. See? There's a card.
Card reader.
Another strange mark.
Quick, tell me what it means, June.
Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on. That seems like... Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch.
What was that?
No.
This is a Mercury symbol.
Mercury, got it.
The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
I see.
Hermes, herpes, whatever.
Those are 2 very different things, Santa.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Yes.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's...
I think the sun already set.
Probably.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's
Probably.
even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
I like this one.
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hole.
There are doors here too.
Let's open them.
All right. Huh, it isn't...
Are my friends inside?
What?
Oh no, a 7 and an 8. And a 3. Oh no. We can only enter 2 of the doors.
What the... This place is...
Oh, there are beds.
Is this?
A hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors.
3, 7, 8.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank. And the rightmost door is. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door? That seems kind of strange.
No point worrying about it.
Yes, that sounds like a good.
Can we open any of them with the 4 of us? Yeah, of course they're not gonna open. Why are we even trying this? It's a big waste of
It's
time.
no use.
Of course it's no use.
Well, of course.
See? She gets
If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't. Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase?
What?
If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Looks like it's
It's
broken.
not responding.
How about the red? And door 3?
None of them are work.
What does it mean?
I knew it. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who'd make such a stupid...
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Friends!
Snake!
Guys, you're not dead!
Ace! Clover! 7!
How?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
So, we got frozen in the kitchen, and I cooked some, what was it, pork? And got a code, and then I stabbed the pork. We made a bomb. Something about taking a shower with June. Some type of field mumbo jumbo. Yeah, that man was dumb.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you...
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and...
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Yay!
Why don't we check those 3 reds again?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for...
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive...
Well, what about that hallway? Isn't there anywhere else?
No. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms.
Yes. There are a number of individual...
There was a door at the end of the hall.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Interesting.
Not again. Those...
I wonder what they all mean.
I don't know. Maybe we're on a boat.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room?
That's a very good question.
I mean,
Reeve.
I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
You're right.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The gigantic.
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same.
Why are there 3 Titanics?
The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I, the British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic.
Okay.
Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course, but the Gigantic wasn't. And
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Sparky, you're right. That's 9 symbols and the 9 major bodies of the solar system.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic, so I just figured.
Oh, for goodness.
No,
Like?
well, I mean,
Oh, he's got a point. Technically, Uranus is also a Roman god, I think.
I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, so
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
What? What did I do?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I told the rest of them before we ran. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Interesting.
What?
Three.
Huh.
It sounds like the clock in the 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
We have 6 hours left.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
Okay.
What do you mean, find?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place.
One?
Well,
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other.
don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
48 rooms.
There are 48.
All right, so everyone.
Yeah.
Yes!
Starboard side moving from 4 to
We'll all meet up when the clock. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
You're right. I am approximately a third of the way through again.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
Sweet.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
Book it. Did I not find anything?
It's a 1.
We just
I
wasted
better
a
get back
whole
to the
hour
others.
Searching 6 rooms. Someone dead?
Huh?
We're missing the snake.
What are they doing over? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Oh no, it's opened.
Vacant. Come on. I thought we were supposed to yell.
Well,
What the hell?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know.
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
What? Also, yeah, did they really let Snake go alone?
It's just as you said. All right, I just want to be sure. Nobody has any idea.
Correct.
None.
Huh.
Where's the blind man?
Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it. But
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty.
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
I agree with Santa Claus.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see, so he... I'm gonna go look...
Wait, it's dangerous to go alone.
Hey,
Take this.
hold on, Clover. Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving to.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch.
then remain here if you feel you must. But there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll
Split
take
up
this
and search
direction.
for clues.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
Guys, I don't know where you're looking.
See you all later.
Where are you guys looking?
All right.
Yes, let's go. But
Let's search together.
where should...
Let's see.
Why is there a casino? He's probably.
We should go check out that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's go.
Because that's where we were looking, right?
It's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Answer me!
You know what? Let's.
Why don't we
let's-
just leave this area?
I don't mind, but
Well, let's go
to the
take a look
casino.
around the casino.
okay.
Wait, how do we know there's a casino up there?
Hey, what?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm just not seeing.
Really? Maybe.
I don't think that's.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you.
Sure.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
What? Hold on. 5 plus 6 plus 8 is 19. So no, we can't really go through.
Even if we wanted to.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet, our digital route would be 1.
19.
But there's no number 1 door in the only doors there?
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that 7?
Oh, if we 5 plus 6 plus 8, the digital root of 26. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake,
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus and 1 plus 0, the digital root for those 4.
That's right.
And you know the number.
Of course I know that.
No!
Of course not. What kind of... Once we get off the ship, then we wouldn't really be leaving.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? Even if we manage, there's no way we could.
Well, you never know until you...
No, you're not. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It
You're
is
right.
hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out.
Yeah. Yeah, the digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Well, let's a way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. And you do know that only 5 people, at most. The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess. No, you're skipping over a really big detail. That means 3 people will die. That's...
If we can get all the people to the door, we might be able to make 9s.
Do you think I could have a moment alone? There's some things.
didn't turn out to be a very pleasant.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now.
Yes, we can think about those other.
Yeah. All right.
Check
Let's
the
go
first
take a look
class
at the-
cabin. Clover, are you okay?
Are you all right? Look, I.
Lone. Lone.
Hmm?
Lone. I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Go away, okay?
Alright, alright,
Um.
I get it.
Why are you still here?
Huh?
Fine, forget it.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks like we're not searching the B deck.
We really need to find Snake. So, where do you?
Already checked the casinos. Let's go check the hallway.
Why don't we go? We can take a look at that.
Okay, let's get going.
Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
Why don't we go back to the big?
Okay,
I guess Ace left.
Hey, wait. That
Santa.
Santa?
What's up, Santa Claus?
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell?
why?
What? It's not bothering
Huh?
this. The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei?
Snake's kinda suspicious because he's not here. Lotus is suspicious because he was the first one back. Zero is suspicious for many reasons I will not mention. Someone other than the 8 of them is probably the same as saying Zero. The 16th, no, it's not Mukuro. She's not in this game. I'm gonna be the Kaito of this game, and I'm gonna believe in everyone.
Maybe there's someone else on this ship with us.
You mean someone hiding?
Yeah. Well, I mean.
And you're saying that?
Yeah.
Why?
That's
Seems unlikely.
why?
I don't know. Just a feeling. Hard to believe Zero'd bring. I mean, the name of the game. You know what Nonary means?
No, that's not what I meant. I mean more like someone who's been living here for a long time, or someone who.
Seriously? Why do you think Zero would leave them alone?
A ghost!
So, one of us is the person.
Bingo!
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But
no idea. Maybe if
something bad?
Dunno.
Hmm.
Of course, it could have something to do.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose.
I trust June. Does that mean I lose?
Gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn.
June, don't stab me in the back. Don't pull a Sayaka.
And that's that.
Screw it, I'm done searching. Someone else can find Snake.
Snake hasn't been. And we can't keep looking for him. We need to get moving.
So I probably should have talked to Ace when I went there. Yeah, it does kind of sound like Santa's talking from personal experience. I'll be back in a minute.